Hello there guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well, hope you're all having a good week. Yesterday in the Champions League, the round of last 16 was finished off. Obviously Chelsea and Bayern Munich. Obviously Chelsea knocked out Atletico Madrid to qualify and Bayern Munich eased past Lazio. Obviously we have our 8 quarter finalists now, so in today's video I'm going to do a quick roundup of who I think is the ones to watch, who, might not do so well, who are the underdogs. So let me know what your thoughts are regarding the video. Who do you think might go on and win the tournament? And we'll see how it goes. So, number one is Man City, obviously the best club side in the world at the moment. They've got incredible strength in depth. Obviously, the return of Kevin De Bruyne is huge. Pep's going to be determined to make a real difference on this tournament this year, given, they were knocked out disgracefully, really, to Lyon in the quarterfinals last year. He often gets thrown at him that he overthinks this tournament. He tinkers about the formation and stuff like that. But if they stick true to their guns, they're probably going to go on and win it this year. I really do think that they're that strong. They're going to win the Premier League, so they haven't got that distraction. They can focus on this, and I really, really do fancy them. Next up is Bayern Munich. Obviously, like Man City, huge strength in depth under Hansi Flick. Won the treble last year, didn't they? They've got some fantastic players like Leon Goretzka, Serge Gnabry, Leroy Sané, of course, Robert Lewandowski, Neuer in goal. They're strong throughout. They're going to cause anybody some issues. They're experienced. They know what it takes to win. So don't rule those guys out. Chelsea's a really, really interesting one. Obviously, Thomas Tuchel come in and replaced Frank Lampard a couple of months ago now. Since his arrival, they're a lot stronger at the back. They play with 3 central defenders and 2 full-backs. Kovacic and Kante in midfield are both world-class. Timo Werner on his day is absolutely lethal with his pace. They've got Pulisic, they've got Mount, they've got Ziyech. They've got so many world-class players in that team. You simply can't rule them out. They were really impressive against Diego Simeone's Atletico yesterday. I think they're going to cause anybody an issue, but they could be a dark horse in this tournament under Tuchel now. Liverpool, really, really strange one. Obviously, they've had an abysmal Premier League season. Obviously, they might get the return of Van Dijk. I know that he's entering the final stage of his rehab at the moment, which will be huge. Jordan Henderson will be the same as well. But with them at the moment, they just seem very, very fragile on confidence. Not sure whether they're going to do anything in the tournament this season, given that, a lot of their players just seem exhausted from the last 2 years of, competitive, winning football. But we'll see how it goes. You can never rule them out on their day with that front three. They're very, very dangerous. They've got goals throughout the team. So let's see how Liverpool get on. 50-50 about them at the moment. Porto, really, really interesting team. Conceição, their coach, is one of the brightest young coaches in Europe at the moment. He's getting a tune out of obviously a very not a very, very weak side, but a side that are going to be underdogs in this Champions League. Obviously, they went away to Juventus, they matched them, and they knocked Juventus out, which is an amazing achievement over 2 legs. It'll be very, very interesting to see how they get on. Obviously most teams are going to want to fancy playing them, given as they are probably the weakest team left in the competition. But never rule them out. I would imagine that Juventus were probably happy to play them in the last round and look what happened there. PSG are a very, very interesting side. Obviously, it all hinges on how up for it Mbappe and Neymar are. We imagine that Neymar is probably going to be back for either the first or both legs of the quarter final. If those 2 guys are firing it, Mbappe especially away at the Nou Camp in the last round against Barcelona was truly world class. All hinges on them. They play in a league which usually they walk, but this year is a bit more competitive, so they might be a bit sharper at the at the back end of this season, which will help them in Europe. Poch knows what it takes to get to a final. The players know what it takes to get to a final, but neither have won one, so it'll be very interesting to see how they get on. 2 more left. Borussia Dortmund, obviously they've got Erling Haaland. Like Mbappe, they're going to be very, very dependent on Erling Haaland. Sancho as well. They have a lot of young players in that team. I consider them to be one of the outsiders, but yet again, if Haaland's firing, they're going to be a danger. The final team on this list are probably the most unpredictable team on the list, actually. Real Madrid. They've been very, very hit and miss in Europe, and in La Liga this season, Zidane has got an incredible knack of managing to just grind out wins. This team are very, very experienced, relatively unchanged in the last 5 years, really. Obviously, with Kroos, Modric, Benzema, Sergio Ramos, Varane, they've got bags and bags of experience. They know what it takes to win away and win in Europe, so I really wouldn't rule them out. On the face of it, I think that if they come against one of the true top sides like City or Bayern, I think they might get turned over, but you never truly know. So, I'm not going to sit here and rule them out, but, you just never know what to expect with Real Madrid this season. So let me know what your thoughts are, guys. They are the 8 quarter-finalists. I'm tipping Man City and Bayern to perhaps go all the way. Let me know what your thoughts are, and until next time, take care, stay safe. I'll see you soon. See you later.